And welcome back. I think tonight we're gonna put that piece on and maybe cut the welds on that uh, back piece, cut it and cut the other piece out of the inner rocker. I think get that good done, then that'll set me up pretty good for the rest of the week. As you can tell, my voice is kind of not right, and I don't know if you can tell my eyes are red, but I was brush hogging and got in something I guess highly allergic to. I also hit two pretty good sized red wasp nests, but none of them got me, just the weeds. So I took allergy medicine, so I'm really sleepy right now. So we'll just try to get that done tonight, at least get that tacked up, the bottom part, and those two pieces cut. And once I get my copper spoons, we'll weld up the rest of it. But I think I'm gonna drill holes through the new piece to attach to that back piece, because I can't get under the fender well enough to weld. So we'll just do it from the front side and grind it down. But that's what I plan on doing tonight, at least attaching that piece, putting some welds in, and hopefully grind them back down smooth. Excuse me. And cutting those pieces out and getting those ready to be made. But anyways, let's pop over there and I'll show you what I mean. All right, we're gonna prep this surface here and this surface over here. So we're gonna put this piece in about right there. We have to make sure we get it right up top. But I'm probably gonna drill in from the front side here, a couple of places to attach to this, because I thinned this out probably a little bit too much grinding on it. So hopefully it'll weld to it. But I'm gonna have to get back behind here to weld this. Of course, try to get back underneath here to hit it a couple times here. But before all that, we need to put some weld through primer and make sure we got this cleaned off back here and some primer sprayed on it. While the primer's drying, I'm gonna come over here and try to knock these welds off and grind this down, knock the weld off it, pry this back. If I can't pry it back, then I may just cut this weld here and just cut it straight across, probably starting over here and coming down and just cutting it out, even cutting this piece. And we can just slip the other piece up underneath it, weld the seam up, and tack weld it back. And of course, butt weld the whole thing. That might be my easier way. That way I don't have to mess with this. And of course, cut that down, out. But if we get this tacked in, I'm gonna try to go up as high as I can go. Take my time. I figure I can go at least all the way up to where this hole is. And after that, we'll get the copper spoons, put behind here, and fill in that void. Anyways, that's my plan for tonight. Hopefully we get there, but we'll try. My garage is kind of dirty again. That's because we have a hog problem in our front yard. Two hogs that I caught on camera tore up about half my front yard. So I borrowed a hog trap off a buddy, and I had to weld the pin up a little bit better. Since the last time he had a hog, it tried to jump through the top of it and kind of busted up pretty good. So sorry about the mess, but we'll pick it up tonight after we're done. I checked the fitment of this off camera a little bit, and this tab needs to come out this way, just a hair. I think that ought to do it, hopefully. I'm only gonna spray this weld through primer on the actual pieces that are coming together. I won't be spraying the seam, just these parts that are kind of sandwiched together. Now we're gonna let these cure a little bit, and we'll start cutting this off now. Back over here. I'm gonna try to put you right here on the Bronco. Hope it doesn't vibrate you too much, but it's about the best angle I could get, because I'm gonna have to get in here to cut this out. So just bear with me and we'll get through this. It's just what I was afraid of. And we got it out. I don't think I hit record, but had to get a Dremel. Try to come in back behind this piece and cut that weld. It seemed to work out pretty well. See my lines, got off my line a little bit, but I think we can make that work. Just need to save this piece, get some measurements, and get that angle so we can make sure we match what we have over here. But anyways, I think it's time we can try to tack that on as best we can. All right, we're gonna try to fit this the best we can. All right, let's try to weld.
I'm sure that's probably hard to watch, but we're gonna try to clean this up a little bit and see what we got. I mean, it feels stuck on there, so we'll see what happens. This is what it looks like after it's kind of polished up a little bit. I mean, it's flat. You can kind of see I need to fill in some spots. And I tried the bridge right there and I just blew through. So from here on up, I'm going to use those copper spoons. But you can see when it flexes, this starts flexing too. So I think I got pretty good welds. On the back side here, it's a little more uglier, but seems to be stuck. I need to add some more weld up here. Of course, you know, knock all this down. I'm pretty happy. That's what that looks like. Of course, when we bring it up to here, we're gonna have to, you know, clamp it in place. I think that'll turn out pretty good. Just use the level on the outside edge just to kind of make sure it's not a whole lot of daylight in there. There's some, but I think hopefully that'll be acceptable. But now that we got this in, kinda need to finish welding it up and use a little bending up here. Anyways, finish welding it up and I'll move on to focus. Move on to that piece. We gotta make that piece. So what I planned on doing here was just taking measurement from here to the corner and from the corner out. And then marking the whole width on a piece of sheet metal. And then marking another line where I need to bend it at. And then laying this on the top part and oh, my camera won't focus. And then laying that on the top part and tracing that out and cutting that. And hopefully that will fit right up under here. And we'll have to make sure it's level. Of course, I have to weld that back to it. But I'm happy I didn't take this out. Of course, I'm gonna need to do a lot of work in this area here. I think I can nib it off, maybe right in here. And of course, we need to fix this. Hopefully that won't be too hard to fix. And we'll clean this up, make it more straight. And then get that in. We can put our pan in on top of this, weld it in, and then we'll be ready for the floor. But I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Considering I don't know how to weld at all, and it looks like it stuck, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back a little bit. But anyways, I think that'll do it for me tonight. Thanks for watching. Kind of excited now, kind of seeing some stuff being put in now. So I'm ready to start putting it all back together. Need to get those copper spoons in, that way we can weld up that gap, and also the rivet holes for the trim, weld those up. But for my first time actually doing that kind of welding, I feel pretty happy about it. I know it doesn't look great, but I'm just glad it's stuck. Anyways, we'll continue on, and need to get some sheet metal, and we'll make that other piece. Either I'm gonna have to see if they have a metal bending jig at work, or we'll just use the anvil over here and break it over that way. Don't know how well that'll turn out, but it has sharp edges, so if I can get it right on the line, it should be all right. We might try that first, see how that goes, because I'm kind of want to do a little bit more blacksmithing type stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it looks like we're going to start moving pretty fast on putting this side together, and then we'll switch to this side. This side, I'm not sure if I'm taking the kick panel completely out, because it doesn't seem as warped as that one on the passenger side. So if it's not too bad, I may try to hammer it out and just replace the rusted parts at the bottom. And I think the door pillar, hopefully it's salvageable and we can just replace the bottom part. But if not, we got a new one in the back, and we'll take it off, which that's what caused a lot of problems with the kick panel, because I just ripped it off and that kick panel twisted with it, so I had to replace it anyways. But if we can replace the bottom part below the hinges, then that's what we'll do. And then we'll start with that floor. It shouldn't be as bad, but as you saw, there's a lot of rust. And then we'll need to put the body bolts in, or body mount bushings, so we can get the Bronco at the right height, because those rubber ones are smashed completely. And Mike sent me a diagram on that. So there's a couple in not in the rear of the Bronco, but kind of the middle, between the middle rear, I guess you could say, between the back and the I don't know, we'll look underneath it, and it looks like it might be kind of a issue to get to, but we'll take a look at it, because they all need to be replaced anyways. But yeah, pretty stoked about that. I'm surprised myself. Thought I was just gonna blow through it, or it just wouldn't stick. But I'm pretty happy. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching again, and please like, comment, subscribe. It really means a lot to me and the channel. It really helps me come out here. Like today, I was tempted just to call it a night, but I don't want to miss a day. So I plan on doing it every
uploading every Monday, Wednesday, Friday until this thing gets done, and then we start on another one. Anyways, I'm also kicking around the idea of making a shirt, because I don't really like wearing these ratty shirts out here. I was thinking about making me a shop shirt. If y'all are interested in that, I could set up a store, I guess. But if not, that's no big deal. I'm gonna make me a few to wear out here. I might try to make a hat too, because this one's getting kind of ratty. But anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you on the next.